Hello, everybody, and welcome to this very, very special live tonight. This is the Divine Feminine Rebirth Show. I'm Julie from Maison Jupiter, and I'm here with my two amazing soul sisters, Sophie and Elena, of course. Thank you so much for sharing this very special rebirth with the three of us. And I have read a little bit of your comments before going live. So I just want to say, first of all, thank you so much. Thank you, Tim. The embodiment of the triple goddess is at hand. I really love this comment. Thank you so much. And yes, it is Valentine's Day today. At the same time, we are celebrating the 5th anniversary of Maison Jupiter. And Tim is saying happy Valentine's Day and 5th anniversary to Maison Jupiter. Thank you so much, Tim. Really appreciate it. And we have a very special soul sister also watching the show. So hi to Kristen, sending you much love. She says, looking forward to this. I'll be watching you three beauties. A big kiss to you, Kristen. We love you. And Shauna is saying, wow, the three of you look so gorgeous here, all natural beauties. Wow. Well, first of all, thank you. I am definitely feeling the love. So thank you so much, everybody, for joining us. And I want to welcome, of course, our guests, co-hosts, more co-hosts and guests for tonight's show. I'll start with you, Sophie. Well, first of all, welcome to the show. And let us know how you're doing, and also maybe some updates with Sam, the famous Sam.
Yes, right there.
She's making herself known in the background.
Unfortunately, this very amazing and perfect cat is on the end, on our way out. So it has been 17 years now that I have her with me every day. So I'm very, very blessed. But yes, every day it's like we don't know when. If you had pets before, I'm sure you know how it feels. I'm trying to focus on the love, on the magic that is her life with me. But yes, it's very hard. So thank you for your comments.
Sending you much love to Sam. I know this isn't easy because she's been with you for so long. How many years again? Can you confirm?
Yeah, it's 17 years. I had her from I think she was maybe 6 months old. At that time, she was already pregnant. So we had a lot of things together, and now it's the end. So yeah, and I plan on having lots of other cats, just like Janine did. So if you have suggestions for names, no problem. I have maybe Valentine because it's Valentine's Day. I don't know. We'll see. But I'm planning on having a lot of love and other cats, of course.
Of course. Shauna, thank you so much. Lots of people sending you love. And can I also ask you how you've been feeling in the past weeks, months, maybe personally, or the energies around us? How have you been feeling?
Well, it was a lot of change. You know it now, everybody, because of the show that we do tonight. So it was a huge change. I had to purge and I had to let a part go and then celebrate this new part, this new celebration tonight. And I'm so happy to be here with Elena and with Julie. You are really, really family members for me. And I really appreciate this energy of Maison Jupiter. I'm so proud of you, Julie, for creating that. This is always positive energy. Whatever I do with Maison Jupiter, it's always positive. It's always light. It's always love. So I feel so blessed to be part of it. And I'm not saying that just because I'm really feeling it. It's so much love and so much high vibration that you put into your work. And I'm just so happy to be part of it.
Well, thank you so much, Sophie. I really appreciate it. And you said it so well. It wasn't an easy transformation. And I know a lot of you also have been going through major transformations because we're having Pluto initiate the transit into Aquarius. So it often, let's say, talk about, yes, collective change, as we've been talking for so long in society, but also personal changes. So this is our big rebirth and huge transformation here. So we are personally going through this as well. But yeah, we want to reinfuse everything that we're doing with a lot more of the divine feminine energy, respecting our boundaries, our energy level, doing stuff at our own pace, having a healthy balance within our own divine masculine and divine feminine energy. So and we're trying to reinfuse everything that we're doing with the frequency of joy, of love, and of purpose, of course. So thank you, Sophie, for that beautiful introduction. And I'm going to put Elena on the screen. Elena, also, yeah, I think you have been going through a lot of personal transformation as well.
Right.
Let us know how you've been doing and how you've been handling these past weeks and months.
Hello, Sophie. Hello, Julie. Hello, everybody. Thank you so much. I'm so proud to be part of this new show. I feel like the energy right now, it's amazing. I can feel the love. And I've been doing good, even if it was a moment, like a very intense moment for everybody, but it's really the right time to take my time and take the time to embrace everything that it's coming, even if, let's say, something else is coming, but really try to see everything positive that it's coming. I know that we're doing the right things, and I'm very proud to be here. I'm proud to support my soul sisters. I'm proud to support this community, and I know that we have a life mission, and it's good. Everything's gonna be well. Everything's gonna be okay. And yeah, I've been having a lot of changes, but really taking my time, embracing every moment. We're celebrating the 5th anniversary, but also I'm celebrating my first anniversary of my healing physical body, because if people didn't know about me, I was not able to do any exercise for at least like 3 years. So it's been like a year that I started to dance, I started to work out more and really take care of my body. And this takes a lot of time, a lot of energy. And it's really to go on our like own pace, listen to our body. So this is what I've been doing, and I'm really proud of myself. That are supporting me as well. But yeah, it's going well.
Wow, thank you so much for that introduction. And Jake here is saying, we just got our new calm candle. I have 2 more on the way. We love all of your divine candle. Elena, thank you.
Thank
Beautiful
you.
comment. Thank you, Jake. Appreciate it. Yeah, so yeah, you said it so well. We are going through a major rebirth, but also we're trying to do things at our own pace. And I think like the divine feminine energy is all about respecting the cycles. Also, it's about acknowledging that there are cycles within the universe, but also the seasons and within ourselves. So it's not always the time to push, to go forward. We have also to respect our own energy level and to understand that there's a moment for everything. There's a moment to receive, there's a moment to act. And if I can connect what you were saying, Sophie, when you were doing the energy forecast weekly show, I believe you were also saying something quite similar for the energies of this week, which is more of the passive side of the energy, maybe waiting a little bit more to have more clarity. Can you remind us a little bit of what was the main message for this show?
Yeah, so for this week, the message was about take a moment before you want to act the way you used to act, the way you used to respond. And it was in reference for this week, the collective energy was about somebody from the past reaching out. But it overall, it's just the energy of Capricorn and Pluto. So Pluto leaving the sign of Capricorn. This is what we're feeling, I think. So if you want to comment on that, Julie, please do. But this is what I have been seeing lately in my consultation. It's women having to leave behind the more action-oriented, pushing for result and doing their masculine energy in love and business and family, and leaving that behind more and trying to be more in their feminine energy. For so long, the value of a human being was in the Capricorn, the masculine energy. And for so long, we have seen women having to fit in with more masculine energy, and suddenly bang, everybody in consultation at the very least is more having more obstacles acting this way than good result, and has to purge their masculine energy. So if you have been feeling like you are extremely drained, extremely tired and purging, and you're a woman, this could be because you're purging the way you used to be, and you have been on surviving mode for so long, you cannot access that energy anymore.
Wow. Okay. That makes me think about so many things, Sophie, because I'm going to bring a slide that I prepared for today's show about the energies of the month of February. And you're going to see this is so on point where you're saying intuitively, but also what you've observed with the consultation. So yes, I believe we are indeed purging a lot of, let's say, maybe our toxic masculinity, or maybe we need to have a healthier balance within our own feminine and masculine. And as you said it so well, we live in a masculine world that's pushing us to be productive every day, to act, to do, to consume. So this is meaning like the divine masculine, well, not the divine, but just the masculine energy is a lot more emphasized than the feminine. And if you are on top of it, embodied in a woman's body, then you need to even more consciously activate this energy, I believe, of this feminine. So that's what we're going to be talking about tonight. We have a lot of content for you guys. We have a lot of also the personal stuff to share, some pictures, a little bit of a history. And let us know in the chat also how you have been handling the Plutonian energies so far. I'm very curious to know if we're the only ones going through transformations. I think we are the only ones, because I'm receiving emails also of people who deeply resonate with the video that I posted earlier. I think it was a month ago already, the special announcement video. So okay, so I'm just going to share with you, because we have a very exciting new show schedule on Maison Jupiter YouTube channel. And also we are simulcasting on our new Rumble channel. So if you prefer watching the content from there, we're going to be posting all the shows over there as well. And right now I can see also comments from the Rumble channel. Yes, thank you so much. Find your power. So good to see you, ladies. Very happy to be with all of you. So so tonight we are starting this new show that's going to be a weekly show. So this is the Divine Feminine Rebirth show. That's going to be every Wednesday night with those two beautiful ladies. And we're going to talk about the current energies in astrology, the current energies that we're feeling also. And Sophie's going to add, of course, a little twist. And we're going to be sharing also personal stories with Elena, what we're going to be feeling. And Elena is also going to be focusing on the healing aspect and what we can do to best navigate those energies. So that's going to be the plan for our weekly show over here. Also, I added today this brand new show. This is going to be, well, this is not a new show, because I don't know if you guys remember, but we've been doing this for a couple of years before even our collaboration with Beyond Mystic. We have been doing the Astro Tarot predictions for every month for the 12 zodiac signs. So this is going to continue. New branding for the show, but this is the same old good formula that we used to do a couple years ago. So there will be timestamps for all the 12 zodiac signs. So that's going to be not next week, but the Monday after. So Monday, the 26th. And then there's this new amazing show that's going to be every 2 weeks. Elena and I are going to cover the astrology for every new moon and every full moon. And Elena is going to guide us through a meditation for the new moon. And in this case, it's going to be the new moon in the sign of Pisces, which is going to be highly spiritual, highly intuitive. So very excited about that. Can you share a little about how you're feeling about this show, Elena?
I'm very excited about this show. As you guys know, I love to do meditation. Whenever I'm doing a meditation, I feel like I'm connecting with everybody of the community. I feel like all the energy that we're getting from the universe, it's so powerful. So for me doing this, it's just amazing. And as you know, like if you guys did before any meditation with me, you know that it's a safe space and everybody can join in. And yeah, very excited about this.
Yeah, me too. Thank you for that. And I couldn't put it here on the upcoming live shows for some reason, but there is also this new show which is coming very soon. So that's going to be our new interview series that's going to be called Inspirational Women. So Elena and I plan on interviewing women that, well, the title kind of says it all, but I'm just going to explain just in case. So we're going to find some women that work in spirituality or light workers in some shape or form that we find inspirational, and we find that have something to say to this community that can be inspirational. So our very first guest is going to be our friend Murray. We met her in the Dominican Republic. She owns the beautiful yoga villa. So wonderful, wonderful place with such a unique and magic frequency. I think she's also very inspirational for, let's say, entrepreneurial women. And that's also what she wants to talk about, how to lead, also being in this divine feminine energy. So that's going to be very cool. She's also very red-pilled, very spiritual, very fun to talk to. She's a very bold Leo with lots of good energy to spread. So very excited about that. And for some reason I can't, okay, this is here. So the other one I wanted to talk about is this, let's say, updated, new, and how can we say that? Up-leveled? Pick
2.0.
a card. I'm sorry?
2.0.
2.0, yeah, exactly. The 2.0 pick a card. So this one is going to be tomorrow at noon. So Sophie, can you explain a little bit of the little changes that we implemented in those pick a cards?
So it is now extended. So it's going to be longer. You're not going to have, let's say, 5 or 6 minutes of reading per pal. You're going to have maybe 10 now, or maybe more. It's going to be extended. So you're going to see more and more reading for your own pal. It's going to be also topics that I really wanted to do, but for some reason always restrained from. So now it's going to just go in many new direction, and don't be afraid of asking me still which way you want me to go with pick a cards. I always love to read your comments, but I'm going to add my own flavor to it, and we wanted to put a new kind of image to it. So I have tons of new decks, I have tons of new topics, and yes, extended.
Wow, exciting. I love pick a cards, and I just saw a comment with, I can't find it now, but saying like how exciting this is. I love pick a cards, and to be very fair and honest with you, this is kind of almost the only content I'm watching on YouTube these days. So I'm trying to stay as high frequency as I can. I kind of temporarily moved away from more of the red pilling content, to be very fair and honest with all of you. I'm kind of feeling that I need to recharge my battery. I need to stay in a high frequency. So this is kind of what I'm doing when I need to. I pull some cards for myself. I watch pick a card. So this is kind of what I've been doing. Let me know in Maria's LK. I don't know if I'm pronouncing your name correctly. Yes, been missing pick a card. So I think you have a lot of fans there that are going to be excited about that. Yeah, stay authentic and true to yourself. Yes, Ocean, thank you so much. And I saw a question here from Tim. Tim is asking, question, why Jupiter in Maison Jupiter? Well, great question, Tim. First of all, Jupiter has always been my favorite. I have a lot of Sagittarius in my birth chart. I have a stellium there, and my moon is in Sagittarius, so this is the ruler. Sagittarius, because it is very optimistic. It brings a higher frequency of consciousness, of knowledge, and it is like the direct link with divine guided knowledge. So this is kind of the teacher, the bringer of good luck, good fortune, but also of a higher understanding. So this is kind of the frequency and the direction that I wanted for Maison Jupiter. And also, I saw another comment from Jenny. I'm going to try to find it. Jenny was saying, because it's, here. Jupiter is expansive is my best guess. So this is a very, very good guess, Jenny. Also, Jupiter has a lot of qualities. So expansion is also one of the good ones. And Jupiter brings, yes, abundance and expansion, but because you are on target with your purpose, because you are on target on your own path, and you are divinely guided through your own path. So that's kind of what I like about Jupiter. It brings abundance, but once you feel this deep sense of purpose. So I hope it answers your question. This is a good question, Tim. Thank you for bringing that up. All right. So next, I talked about the new show schedule. Yes. Okay. Haley, Lakeside Laura, nice to see you. Very happy to see you. So yes, today's Valentine's Day, and I saw a comment earlier saying a Galentine. Where is it? You see, Gemma is saying, so excited, happy Valentine's and Galentine's Day. Ladies, look forward to the show, much love. So yes, it is the celebration of love, and we all know that love is not only romantic relationship, it is also friendships. And in this case, we also want to talk about sisterhood, because we are having this Divine Feminine Rebirth show. We are also feeling very much this sisterhood, loving energies with the three of us, but also with the team and with all of you. So I wanted to bring up some pictures. Okay, drum roll. Of let's say divine love connections that we have, and we've been gathering those pictures a little bit earlier today to share with you the frequency of love and sisterhood, and the importance of having people you love around you that are inspirational, that are supportive of your decisions, of your frequency of so with that being said, I want to thank our mom, which is featured in this very first picture, who has been a huge supporter of Maison Jupiter, and of course of her two daughters over here. So this is me. I don't know how old I was, but this is a cute pic. And I feel like we look like our mom so much on this picture.
Yeah.
I don't know what you guys think. Yeah. So I want to give a huge thank you to our mommy. We love you so much. Merci, maman, for all your support. And even when we kind of make crazy decisions, she's like, yeah, I believe in you. You're going to succeed. So she's backing us up all the time. Thank you, mommy. Next picture we have here. This is such a funny one. When Sophie was young, she was like so cute. Well, you're still very cute, but not in the same, like children kind of way. You were like, you had this little face, you just wanted to pinch those cheeks. Oh my gosh, she's so cute. Yeah, Shauna Mary saying so cute. I guess I was trying to show you all my teeth in that picture. And how do we call that? An orgue in English? I don't know the translation, but it's kind of a piano that's played in churches. Starts with an O, I guess, in English too. Anyways, our mom had that, and we used to love to play on this, but we weren't really, we didn't have like the music fiber so much, but we loved playing organ. Thank you, Lakeside Laura. So yeah, we had this organ at home for some reason because our mom liked to play on it. Yeah, thank you so much. So cute picture. And then we have this one, which Sophie found today. Your face is like worth $1 million. And we are with our cousin Katia. Hi Katia, if you're watching. At church. So yes, which is very funny because it's also another side of Jupiter. Jupiter is very spiritual and or religious. And funny enough, when we were young, both our parents were more spiritual than religious, and they did not decide to get us baptized. And they said, when you're going to get older, you're going to decide whether you want to get baptized or whatever religion you choose, if you choose to abide to your religion. But at some point, I was like, this is my stellium in Sagittarius. I was like, I want to get baptized. So I think I was like 7 years old, and I made like my religious coming out, and I think this is where I dragged Sophie along.
Yeah.
So cute. Yeah, Goretti is saying, oh no, V-Balance is saying, what great parents. Yes. The Sagittarius in me was like, nope, I want to get baptized. So yes. I love this pic. Do you want to comment on that, Sophie?
Oh no, it's the picture I have whenever you called me. So I love it.
I guess it showed like a playful side. I love your little face. You're so cute. So yeah, the sisters playing mini golf over here. And this is a more recent picture, I mean, of the three of us. So Elena's here, Sophie and I. So we were at one of our staff retreat in Mont Tremblant. And I think you can feel like how much like we were connecting together, and also with nature.
It's a healing energy.
Yeah.
And you know what? I'm thinking, because I was looking at the picture, and you know, like your mom has the same date of birthday of my twins.
That's true.
And I was looking at your picture, guys, when you were kids, and I feel like there's so much like a connection, and there's a reason why we are so connected.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why, but I feel like there's something behind that.
Oh yeah, that's such a great point. Like our mom, her birthday is on July 8th, and your twins were born also on July 8th. So July 8th is a very busy date in our lives. Little Cancers. Yeah, you're right. I think we have a special connection, all of us together. Very special one. Okay, next one. Oh, this is also during one of our staff retreats. Hi, Sol, if you're watching, we miss you. We love you. She sent us beautiful messages today to wish us a happy 5th anniversary show. Hi, Miley. She's right here. And Coco, of course. Hi, Coco, if you're watching. Love you. So we had like a really good moment of sisterhood vibes, community. Yeah, this is such a beautiful women's group.
And I can add something on this.
Sure.
We don't have the picture of this, but when Elena helped me at our dad's funeral, so at the wake, I was panicking. I was unable to put my rose. We had a rose, me and Julie, to put on the coffin, and I was unable. I was in all my emotions, and Elena was there to say, I'm going to do it for you. And that was the moment where she stepped out of the friend and she became family. And I will be forever grateful for this.
Thank you.
I'm emotional. Wow. That's beautiful. Elena, you want to add something?
Well, first of all, when I was looking at you girls, Julie, you were so strong, and that power, like for me, if it happens to me, I don't think I would have that powerful energy to handle everything. I was looking at you, Sophie, and I'm like, I'm sure I will feel the same. So that's why I felt like I had to go and support you, because it's such a moment that it's wow, it's so much intense, and there's behind that, there's so many stories and everything. It's like everything is coming up at the same time. So for me, I had to go, and it was like something was connecting even more, the three of us together at that moment, I felt. Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Elena. I love you.
Love
Yeah,
you.
you're right, Sophie. She's really like family. And the twins too are definitely like family. Lorianne saying maybe Sorita can be on one of your interviews. Yes, I believe. Well, I hope so. I hope so. So if you're watching, let's talk about that. Okay, next one before I have my eyes covered with tears. So this is was it the first time we went to the Dominican Republic together?
No, it was actually the second time. Yeah.
Second time. So you can see we were fresh out of the airport looking at the view, the beautiful healing frequencies from the sea, from the land over there. Like we did a lot of healing there. So this is very special. This place is very special to both Elena and I because we have been growing and transforming so much with the help of this place. Yeah, this is one of our little adventures when we were in the Dominican Republic. And oh, this is an oldie. I should have put it with the old ones, but here it is. But you know what? I think it's coming right on point with the discussion because with everything that we've been, let's say, going through in the past, let's say 2 years, I feel like we need to be even more in the joy, in the love frequency, and do whatever makes us happy, do whatever recharges our energy. And to me and to Elena, often this is dancing. And it's funny that Sophie and I are dancing on this picture. Did you like dancing so much when you were young, Sophie? Because I don't remember you danced that much.
No.
No.
I think everybody loves to dance. Sometimes it's just like people are shy because, let's say people say, I'm not dancing. Like, like when they see people dancing and it looks so beautiful, but everybody has that energy inside of them. And I'm sure everybody has like one song that they love to sing, they love to hear, and whenever you feel that energy of that song, you're moving a bit. So I feel like everybody needs to activate that inner child inside. Yeah,
I love it. And Diane is saying dancing is a celebration of life. Yes, I love that, Diane. Definitely. And talking about a celebration of life, the next picture is we were going at a concert of one of our favorite artists. That's bachata singer Romeo Santos, if you know the singer. So beautiful picture. And the next one, so the previous one is at night, and the next one is during the daytime. It's kind of the same pose there.
My God.
Funny, right?
Yeah.
And so this one is during our very last trip. So we were planning a new project that we're going to be launching very soon. So stay tuned. But we were trying to embody even more of our own goddess energy there. So feeling very good again in our favorite healing place. So that was really special. And I just noticed that when I was talking about the show, I forgot to talk about one. So please allow me to go back because I just saw Lori's comment. I noticed the new, more relaxed atmosphere on Sophie's podcast. So I guess Lori is talking about the weekly energy forecast show that I forgot to mention because it was a little bit further down on the page. So Sophie produced this episode on Monday. So that's going to be every Monday. So she's going to be talking about the weekly energy forecast, as the title says. And I love that we're already at 4-4, so a divine guidance number. Sophie, can you tell us a little bit about the purpose of the show?
The purpose of the show is to prepare yourself for the week ahead. So it's to let you know in advance how to to gain the best out of this week, because the energy is going to be there, that you like it or not, but that you are prepared and you act accordingly to get the best out of it. This is what we aim for. And on top of the regular schedule with what I did previously with looking at the energy of the week, I also want to add more of what is the masculine energy and what is the feminine energy. And embody both already. We have a side that is more masculine and a side that is feminine inside of each of us. So it's going to tell you more about your emotions, the part of you that is about nurturing yourself, nurturing others, the intuition, and the part of you that wants to take action, take charge, be secure, the part that is more masculine. So we're going to look at the dynamic masculine, feminine, plus the week ahead.
Love that. So very excited for that. Thank you, Sophie, for letting us know about the show. So that's going to be every Monday to start the week off right. And Christian here seems to be a connoisseur de Romeo pero no Santos. Sí, Christian.
No, he's
Happy
not.
Valentine's Day to you too. Thank you, everybody. I love watching your comments. I'm trying to stay focused on what I have to say here, but it's very, very cool to be chatting with all of you. I feel like it's been a long time that I haven't hosted a show. But I hope it's like riding a bike, so I hope that I'm going to be okay.
You're doing a good job.
Thanks, Sophie. For some reason, we were all being stressed today. We're like, and because it feels like it's something new, but it's something that we've been doing so much. So it's just a new direction, a new way of doing things. Yeah, okay. So right before we talk about the astrology of the month of February, I'd like to ask you a couple of questions to both you, Sophie and Elena. Maybe I'll start with Elena. So talking about Valentine's Day, about love, about being in the love frequency. So not necessarily, of course, a romantic love, but what can you tell us that you've been learning recently about self-love? So what kind of lessons life is trying to, let's say, show you about what it is to embody self-love? And do you have any practices, self-love practices? So what have you been learning from life recently?
Well, first of all, like I've been doing a lot of work on myself. When we're doing the work, we're doing meditation, but also being aware of what's going on with all the energies as well. I'm a type of person that has always I'm the type of person that gives a lot. But now I'm doing it, first of all, for myself. And that triggers a lot of people. And if you guys are going through like a transformation, a rebirth, and you want to take care of more of yourself, and it's normal that people around you are not used to it. So that is happening to me. And you're just taking care of yourself more. And that's the first thing that for me at the beginning. And Julie, you were one of you were the person who always saw me but what do you really want? What is it? So that's the question that everybody needs to ask. What is it that I really want? Before giving to anybody, because your body, your soul is your home. I think I told you 3 weeks ago, I feel like everything around me is going I'm going through a big tower moment, but my home, which is my body and my soul, is at peace. So yeah, so that's the first advice that I would give. Give love to yourself. Take care of yourself first. And it doesn't matter the pace, because sometimes a lot of people, they put so much pressure on themselves. It's like me, the healing for my body. Well, I used to be able to do things more faster, but you need to listen to your body. You need to be able to balance everything around you and being able to feel the energy. When we talk about, Sophie, you give all the energy of the week, well, what's going on? So even if 1 week it's slower, that's fine. So it's important to be aware of that. And it doesn't matter what people are saying around you. Take care of yourself. And also, you were talking about sisterhood. Let's say when we're having a moment, a special moment, and something beautiful it's going on in our life, take the moment to pause, and the person that it's around you. Like me and you, Julie, for example, every time that we're having like a moment, feeling the energy, we pause and we say to each other, like, I love you.
Mm.
And for me, today, it's, yes, it's a special day, but at the same time, we're giving love every time. The other day when we saw each other, Sophie, Julie, and I, like, we hug. That's important. Take the moment to share the love, like a hug. It's so important because you need to be able to feel, to touch, and even if you don't have that person around you, you can do it, but like only by touching yourself, feeling your heart, so you can feel more alive and everything. So yeah, that's my advice.
That's beautiful. Thank you, Elena. And yeah, you're right. We were at a dance event, I recall, in Dominican Republic, and it was not like the typical, let's say, spiritual kind of moment where you have like a really time to connect with yourself with super loud music, people drinking everywhere. But like at some point, we looked at each other and we're like, "Wow, this is such a beautiful moment that we're living together. Like this is such a unique experience." And we started tearing up and we're like, I love you, I love you. So I
Yeah,
think you're totally right, like how important it is to whenever you're feeling the love or you're feeling, let's say, grateful for a moment, to voice it, to say it, because it makes you anchor even more, I feel, in the energy and in the present moment. I
yeah.
love what you shared. Thank you so much. We have beautiful comments. Thank you so much, Elena. Sophie, I'd like to bring you on the screen and ask you the same question. What did you learn recently about self-love? How do you do it? Or what were your most recent lessons and challenges regarding self-love?
I have learned recently to be more vulnerable. So I've been guarded a lot, and I needed to open up and let myself trust more and be more vulnerable. And that was my recent lesson, because it's easy. And that was my Pluto leaving Capricorn, by the way. That is absolutely masculine energy, to want to maybe protect and not be vulnerable. So to be in that feminine energy of, okay, I will trust and I will be in the flow of the moment, and I will not try to control. I will not try to control anything. In fact, not others, not action, not my feelings, not everything. And I will just let it go and trust in the universe. That was my recent lesson. But before that, the most significant thing that I would say was my self-love. I had to learn early on that I was different. And if you're in this community, chances are you are also an empath. And chances are you had migraine, you have anxiety, whatever it is, because of empaths are often going through those things, being hypersensitive. And you have to find why the positive in this. Why are you this way, and what is bringing you that is positive? And to take charge in changing the things that you can, but accepting those little things that you cannot change, and see why it's there, the purpose of it. Why you're hypersensitive and empath, maybe you have a role to play in. It doesn't need to be a career. Maybe it's a role to play around you with your coworkers, your family, whoever that is around you, and you're able to sense it way more. So just to embrace that part.
Wow, I love that. And Gisela is saying absolutely resonate. Yeah, bang on, Sophie. Thank you so much. Yeah, so totally right. And if I can answer on my side, I think one of the big lessons is that sometimes when you have to follow your heart and your own path, maybe you expect people to understand. Well, I'm going to talk for myself. I did expect everybody to understand and to, let's say, respect my decisions. But sometimes respecting yourself and honoring yourself is going to make other people disappointed, sad, angry, or they could not understand like your decision path. But that's okay. And I feel like the biggest let's say, statement that you can make in honoring yourself is staying true to that, even though sometimes you're getting backlash from the outside. So I think a lot of people will probably resonate with that, but I feel like this is part of like the biggest lessons I've learned recently, is that honoring yourself is not always in line with what other people expect from you. So this is usually a big test by the universe, but yeah. So this is what I have to say here. And oh, thank you so much, Lorianne. I appreciate it. You are a powerhouse of wisdom and heart conscious. Thank you so much. Yeah, so always learning and evolving, of course. And that being said, I'd like to bring you my slide that I made for today. I wanted to talk about, I'm just going to try to make this a little bigger. I wanted to talk about Venus and Mars, because of course we're talking about Valentine's Day today. So this is very famous for that Venusian energy, love, and Venus and Mars are the cosmic lovers in astrology, of course. And very interestingly, today we have Mars conjunct Pluto. So Pluto's right now at 0 degree of Aquarius, as you guys might know. We've been talking a great deal about this Pluto transit in Aquarius. So Pluto at 0 degree Aquarius is like super strong, making a huge revolution in the collective, but also in our personal lives. And now we are having Mars and Venus transit through Pluto, so making it what we call a conjunction, so being at the very same degree. So Mars right now just passed, so it is still making a conjunction, so it's still together with Pluto. I'm going to try to show you visually what I mean. I forgot to add that to my slide deck today. Oops, here we go. So just to show you here, so we have Pluto right here at 0 degree Aquarius, and we have Mars at 1 degree. So Mars just passed on Pluto. And in a couple days this weekend, we're also going to have Venus making a conjunction through Pluto. And then both Mars and Venus are going to be that cosmic couple in the sky together throughout the month of February. So that's very special, in my opinion. So let me read my slide for you guys. So Mars is conjunct Pluto right now. So Mars and Pluto are kind of the, let's say, more difficult energies when they conjunct. So it can mark some definite endings. Also, it can talk about having a surge of motivation, which is kind of the good side of that conjunction. Power, and things are speeding up whenever we have Mars conjunct Pluto, and especially death and rebirth are speeding up.
I'm sorry. Could that talk about war?
Yes and no. We can have like news about war, but it's like a very, let's say, quick transit. So it's not something that's staying for a long time. So there can be news about war for sure, yes. But it's not like something that's going to stay for a few months. It's a couple of days only. So, and then Venus is just about to conjunct Pluto on Friday, Saturday, February 16, 17. And then Mars and Venus will be moving together in Aquarius for the whole month of February. And there's going to be the exact conjunction, which is February 22nd, 222. So if you want to mark that in your calendar, that's probably going to be an important date. And what I found very interesting about that is that Venus and Mars are going through a death and rebirth to reunite on the other side of Pluto once they both make the conjunction with Pluto, which is the planet of death and rebirth. So our own divine feminine energy and our own divine masculine energy are going through a death and rebirth in some kind. Our relationships might go through a death and rebirth. Not saying that we're going to lose our relationships, but let's say that the dynamic will change probably. So this is kind of the signature for a major energetic upgrades. And after that, I want to ask you, Sophie, to pull some cards regarding this energetic upgrade. In Aquarius also talks about the energy, the energetic grid. So the energetic grid of the Earth is also going through a death and rebirth. There might be some changes in relationships. Not all relationships are meant to survive this initiation of going through Pluto. But that being said, also a lot of relationship will have kind of a revival also with that death and rebirth. So, and aside from the relationship aspect of the Venus and Mars being reborn after passing by Pluto, also I feel like there will be important changes in what you resonate with. And what is Aquarius? It is your frequency, your vibration, but also the online content that you consume. Aquarius is internet, it's social media, it's also your acquaintances, your friends. So there might be important changes about who you resonate with, what kind of content you feel like watching. And if I go back to my example of only watching pick a cards these days, you might feel like some kind of content that you used to watch no longer resonates, or you might feel like this big energetic upgrade that you're going through yourself has major impacts on what you feel drawn to now. So, and also Aquarius, which is where we're going to have all of those beautiful planets during February, is also all about finding a balanced state between our feminine and masculine. So Aquarius is kind of a balanced, balancing the polarities. So we're going to be asked to rebalance that within ourselves. And Sophie, that's what you've been sharing also with the consultations. So I find that very, very interesting. And I wanted to add also that right now Venus is sextiling Neptune, so that's a beautiful aspect for Valentine's Day. There's a lot of divine love energy that can be channeled right now. Also through the dreams, intuition, and especially women's intuition is heightened at the moment. And Neptune is kind of this direct channel through source. And Venus, of course, is the women's planet. So I just wanted to share here. I don't know about you guys, but the wind was blowing so freaking hard today. I felt like this truly was like the wind of change. So I don't know if it was that windy where you guys are, but it was very intense where I was. So I could definitely feel this big surge in the energy. And lastly, right now we have a Chiron conjunct the South Node in Aries. So a direct conjunction, so they are at the same degree. So this is the healing of the divine masculine energy, the healing of the wounded warrior. We've been tired of being in that survival state, survival frequency, and also healing of the root chakra. So I think, Sophie, you're going to resonate a lot because that's kind of what you've been alluding to earlier. Yes. Do you want to comment on that, or are we pulling cards?
No, just maybe an exercise for you guys, women or men, whoever you feel like you have been purging this masculine energy. Your root chakra, like you said, Julie, in the slide, would be really important that you eat a lot of red, that you do exercise, walk barefoot, hug trees, whatever in nature you need to connect with, because your root chakra is the masculine energy. If you have a masculine in your life and he is also wounded, it's also going to affect your root chakra, whatever you have going on currently in your life. So to heal yourself, to help your masculine partner, it helps also.
You know what? That's really crazy because I just noticed today that I've been drawn to wearing red and buying red stuff recently. And I was like, is that bad? Because usually I'm not really drawn to red, but now I totally understand what's been going on. I'm healing my root chakra. Makes a lot of sense. Sorry, Lena?
It's beautiful. Your shirt is very beautiful.
Thank you. I love your lipstick. También. I'm taking Spanish classes, so at the moment I'm having Spanish words flow through my mind very randomly, so excuse me if I digress.
I was in the car, Julie, by the way, before the show, and I was like, okay, I don't know why I'm thinking, because sometimes I'm talking to you in Spanish so you can practice. And I was like, oh my God, there's some words that I feel like they're just going to come out in the show and I'm just going to speak in Spanish.
Go ahead, we love it. Te me saying que calor.
Que calor.
Love it. Okay, let's go back to the cards. I wanted to ask you, Sophie, a question that I had while I was doing some research for the Venus and Mars energy. So what's this energetic upgrade that we're all going through, with Mars and Venus going through this initiation in Aquarius, the sign of energy.
There's no mistakes why I received this particular deck today. The images are really different. Okay. Wow. There's a lot. So the first one is the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is seeing clearly in there's no veil anymore. We can really connect with source if we have a clear channel. Of course, if you need to purge first, clear your channel first. Then we have looking at the future both together as equal. So before, because Pluto was in Capricorn, we had a lot of power into the masculine side, whoever gender it was, but we have the masculine, whoever was in the masculine energy had the power, basically. That's what I'm trying to say. And now feminine power and masculine power will be equal in this new world. We're not talking far away in the future. We're already having Pluto in Aquarius. So we're already in the beginning of this new world, and the female energy and the masculine energy will be equal in this world, holding on the power together. There will be no more of giving away our power. It will be about equal give and take. And we have the devil energy, because before it was excess, now we have the fusion. It's a different deck. We have the fusion now of both masculine and feminine. And it says no more of this world where it was about the masculine. And now we are giving to ourselves. We are purging ourselves. We're purging the world. So it's the beginning of something that is not just about romance. It's not just about masculine and feminine. It's about the whole world. And we're going to see impact of this transit a lot more in the future years.
Wow. And can I just point out something that I noticed from your cards? It's interesting that the tarot deck that you chose, because usually the Two of Wands is only one little guy standing on the card. And in this one, we got the divine pair. So a woman and a man, both holding the globe. So to me, it feels very Aquarian. And we've been talking about like balancing out those two polarities within ourselves. Very interesting. And also you had the Star card, I believe, which is also the card associated with the age of Aquarius and the Aquarian archetype. So it makes a lot of sense. Thank you, Sophie, for that. And I wanted to bring up a comment. Yeah, Lady Luck is saying, this transformation is very hard. So yes, I feel you, Lady Luck. This is not easy. What can the cards maybe tell us about, let's say, I think I sent Elena a meme today on Instagram, and it was kind of saying like the harder the tower moment gets, the more up leveling you are doing actually in your life, or something like that along those lines, saying that you are preparing yourself to welcome even more newness that's aligned with your new frequency. Is there a message that the card want us to understand about, let's say, this kind of tower moment that is Pluto coming in Aquarius, that it's destructing a lot of things, but also, let's say, maybe making space. So what I'm trying to say here is that, sorry, Sophie, go ahead.
Oh, sorry. You see it as a tower moment, where I see it as the end of church putting us as the enemy, the woman as an enemy, where we had a witch hunt because we had the feminine power of intuition, where we had to act masculine because we were not welcome. It was not working out for the feminine energy to advance a career or society or to be respected. So it's not a tower moment for me in my way of seeing it. It's more of a, we finally get our equal respect and place in the world. I can take cards about how to do it if you want.
Like a rebirth,
Yeah.
like the show.
Yeah.
Good point. I love that. Thank you, Jen.
Yeah, well, it's funny because we have the Emperor card showing up, which is the masculine energy. So we have the Knight of Cups, we have 8 of Wands, 7 of Pentacle, and final card would be the Emperor. So it means that both gender has to lead with love and space. So having the patience to let everything align, because it's going to be a big adjustment, and to give space. So we will have to have a lot of conversation. Also, 8 of Wands. We will have to give a lot of space and be patient, because things are going to change with or without us anyway. You're going to feel this energy when we have this energy, big energy of Pluto changing sign. It's not necessarily that you have to take action necessarily in your life. It's happening with or without you. It's happening. You're going to feel that energy. You're going to feel maybe cravings or urge to change, or you're going to feel a certain way, and it's happening. But what you can control is to lead with love. What you can control is to give space, have good conversation, good communication with others, because this is going to make a very healthy masculine. The masculine is not evil. It's just that we need to find the proper balance for the masculine. It's going to be still taking place in the world. It's going to still be there and respected, but it's going to be instead more balanced, and the masculine has to be more loving also.
Wow, I love that. Thank you, Ben, also for that comment. Yeah, and if I can share personally what I've been experiencing is that and it has to do with the Aquarian archetype and all the planets right now in the sign of Aquarius. I feel like as some experiences are leaving our life, we have to also be conscious and aware of what's coming into our life. And for example, like I was focusing on a lot of things ending, and I was kind of panicking a little bit. But at the same time, what I realized that was kind of re-entering my life is like all the very meaningful friendships that I've built through a lot of years before, and some that I didn't even like maybe took the time to let's say rekindle in the past years because I was super busy with work. They all came back at the same moment. And this is very Aquarian in nature. It's also about the highest frequency of relationship. It is friendship. It is being like-minded and connect through conversations and care about each other. So all of the friends that I love, but that I didn't really take the time to connect with recently, they all came back at the same time, and they showed their support for me. And like, this is the time where I needed those people to show up the most. So I noticed that, and maybe this is the case for a lot of people watching, so let me know if that resonates. But I feel like one of the big themes of Aquarius is also those like-minded individuals that connect the community, and of course you guys also, and your beautiful comments that really helped me go through this transformation. So I feel like community and friendships are super, super important at this time. Let me know if that makes sense. And yeah, Lorianne is saying we all need a community of support, and even more now, more than ever. This is really what I'm feeling right now. And so be really conscious about what's leaving your life, what kind of experiences you've outgrown maybe, but also what's entering your life, what kind of support universe is showing you, like in what form is it coming. So Elena, did you want to share something?
Yeah, can I just share? I feel also, because I feel like your feminine side has been like activated so much. So now you're able to feel more the love that people around you are giving you. And also you're giving more and more love to people that you're now connected with, because you have been so much into your masculine energy, and you had that activation like at the end of the year. This is what I feel. And now that you had that activation, you want to be able to balance both and connect with both energy at the same time, because your masculine energy is so powerful that didn't leave so much space for your feminine side. But now you're so connected to both of the sides. That's what I feel.
That makes so much sense. And yeah, feminine is also about allowing to receive. And when I was so much in the hustle mode of like do, work, be busy, produce, like I didn't give space to receive. So that makes a lot of sense. So I'm seeing it even more now that I feel like I've created this space to receiving. Thank you, Elena. That was really beautiful. Talking about receiving and blessings, I just saw a comment that I wanted to bring up from VM Silver Knight. I took advantage of the discount and ordered 2 candles. So yes, I almost forgot to talk about this amazing anniversary sale that we've put together to thank all of you for your beautiful support, all the messages that we received. And we wanted also to celebrate our 5th anniversary with something very special. So this is not going to happen again. Like this is 25% off all of our readings, tarot readings with Sophie. All of our crystal infused candles. So there's 7 of them, the 7 chakra collection. They are handmade by this beautiful lady over here, Elena, and she charges the crystals at every full moon. So they are full of good energy, love, and intentions. And also we have the personalized birth chart also at 25% off. So this is going to be only for the month of February. So still 2 weeks to take advantage of the sale. So this is a one in a lifetime event. So I don't think we're going to do a 25% off everything. This is going to be only this time for the 5th anniversary. Maybe when we're at the 10th anniversary, who knows? But for now, I don't think we're going to see this discount again soon. And talking about that, we also have to mention that there's a new product that we just put on the website. This is the past lives reading, because there was a lot of demand for that specialized product, because Sophie also does it through the tarot reading, the 1-hour tarot reading. Sophie, do you want to explain a little bit of how particular the past life reading is?
Yes. So usually when I had an hour reading and it was for tarot, I had like 20 minutes, 30 minutes of past life sometimes. But now it's going to be a full reading. So when it's a full reading, you get the advantage that I can go under hypnosis myself. I don't put you under hypnosis. I put myself under hypnosis, so don't panic about this part. And I go see your past lives. And when I go see your past lives, it's without you having to tell me anything. I just go see 1, 2, or 3 past life if I can. And we come back from this with a lot of information about what you have been through and why it's relevant for your life today. Sometimes people tell me when I come back, it's exactly what I'm sorry, I'm losing my voice. It's exactly what I'm going through right now with somebody else, because your past life are usually a reflection of where you are as a soul in your lesson that you're currently learning. But because you don't know that it's maybe 20, 25, 30 times that you have been trying the same way, the same lesson, you lose time on this. So me going back and exploring themes, and sometimes it's phobia, sometimes it's romantic partners that you have a pattern with, karmic, sometimes it's health. So because we can go through those things with cards, with hypnosis, sometimes we can just understand, let go, and make different choices. You free yourself of that karma. So that's basically what I do when I do past life reading.
Wow. And I think with the Chiron North Node conjunction that we have in astrology right now, Chiron is the healer. The North Node is, let's say, removing blockages to go through your path, your future. So removing blockages to go through the highest expression of your future self. So I think we were divinely guided to put that together in this very divine timing, because I think we're all being asked to drop a lot of baggage, past life baggage. And as you said it so well, sometimes when we're not aware of it, we keep looping into past life patterns. And also I want to bring up that, of course, we've had, I don't know how many, I don't want to put a number on it, but many lifetimes, past lifetimes, but the ones that are going to come up in your session are the ones where you need to be doing some healing now. So it has a direct link with your incarnation now and what you are going through right now. So this is relevant, because before I used to think that maybe diving into the past is like not so relevant. But once we started looking at it even more, I realized how important it was in relation to what you're working on as a healing right now. So thank you, Sophie, for clearing that up.
Can I just share on a personal note? I had my past life reading with Sophie. I think it's been like 2 years ago. It's been 2 years ago, and I was so afraid of death. And just by having that appointment, I'm not the same person anymore, because I know why I was so afraid. I have a big birthmark on my body, and that too, Sophie was able to see the reason why. So it makes such a difference. It's absolutely something that if people didn't try the past life reading before, and Sophie, you are so on point, and it was a major healing for me. So yeah, thank you.
Wow, I love that. Thank you, Elena. And Faith G 1967 is asking, these readings that Sophie does, are they live, face-to-face live? I mean, yes. So they are done by Zoom. So yes, it is a one-on-one live meeting. So upon booking on the website, you will have already your date, your time of the appointment, and you'll receive an email confirmation with the link to book. So this is going to be done by Zoom. You don't have to download anything. This is just a link that can be opened through your web browser, super easy. And yeah, so this is a huge promotion. I know a lot of people have been booking today, so I don't know where we are right now, but if you'd like to get either a tarot reading, 1 hour tarot reading, or a past lives reading, yes, please book as soon as you can, because I think we're going to have a little bit of a high demand on those readings. And have you added some priority bookings for people who have, let's say, emergencies with the tarot cards?
So for emergencies, it will go for maybe next Monday. I will open some spot right now, and it will be for next Monday. If you have other emergencies, I cannot always add you to the schedule, so that's why you have to go through priority bookings. But I get it when you have really big emergency, you can still send an email, and I will see if I can add you to the schedule. Otherwise, it's through priority bookings.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect. Thank you so much. And just to make sure I mentioned everything right here, promo code to have 25% off all of those beautiful offerings is Jupiter 25 for 25% off. So Jupiter 25 until February 29th. And of course, if you are looking for a reading, the best would be to book as soon as possible, not to get too far away from this date. What else? Oh, and I received some emails of people not sure about where to enter the code. So it is at the end of the process. So once it is in your cart, you have to press payment, and then you'll see a screen that's divided in 2 sections, and it's on the right side of the screen. So you'll enter Jupiter 25. So here we are. I wanted to bring up, thank you so much. Lorianne is saying, ladies, we will remember and associate Valentine's Day with the unraveling of the soft balance and divine feminine and divine masculine energies. Wow. Thank you, Lorianne. That's beautiful. Jim is saying, these candles are awesome. Yes, they are. They're the only one allowed in my new house.
And the candles, by the way, right now, working with the root chakra, healing the root chakra, its fire is red. It's the perfect time to lit your candles.
Yeah, I love it. And also I'm feeling drawn to red right now. And it's also, we just had the Chinese New Year, which was this last weekend. I think it was Saturday, if I'm not mistaken. And this is going to be the year of the wood dragon. So dragon is a very fiery animal, I guess I can call a creature. So I guess we're feeling very fiery in that new year, very excited. And we have our little dragon over here. Are you feeling somewhat different since the new Chinese year and dragon?
Hard to say.
Hard to say.
I don't know, but I love being a dragon, so I appreciate that.
Okay, I love it. Well, it's supposed to be super lucky for everybody, but especially for dragons. So wishing you all the luck. Thank you, LA. Feliz Día del Amor y la Amistad. Of course, claro.
Gracias.
Gracias. Is it a Spanish thing to talk about friendship also during Valentine's Day, or is that everybody?
Yeah. It's a big celebration.
It's a big
My
celebration.
mom, my mom this morning, she sent me so many hearts and love. Well, every day, but today especially, she was sending me so many love and so many pictures.
Okay, so it's a Hispanic thing to really focus on Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
I love it. Thank you, Jenny. Yes, if you did enjoy this content, please don't forget to give us a like. It really helps us into, well, you know what, growing with all of you, this new show. Thank you, Ocean. Let's show Julie, Sophie, and Elena some love. Please hit the like, share, and subscribe this video. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to the Maison Jupiter YouTube channel, where we're going to be posting a lot of new content, so you want to miss anything. And of course, also, if you are if you'd like to watch some videos on the Rumble platform, please also subscribe there. We will be posting all the shows as well on Rumble. And as you can see, we can now put all of the comments, Rumble, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, all on the screen, so we can chat with all of you at the same time. Thank you, Lakeside Laura. Beautiful show that touched my heart on how important balance is. Thank you so much. Yes, always striving to have a better balance. Well, thank you, everybody. That was such a beautiful show, such beautiful energies in the comments. I wanted to bring one last comment that I saw before we go, if I can find it. Okay, I can't find it. Someone was saying like how like the people in the chat were like such high frequencies, such high vibration, and how we're so lucky to have a beautiful community. So I wanted to extend all my love to all of you. Happy Valentine's Day, and sending you so much love. And of course, don't forget to tune in tomorrow for the pick a card. And we'll see you, of course, next week for the next Divine Feminine Rebirth show. Thank you, everybody. Sending you much love. We love you.
Thank you.